Hi guys, how's everybody doing today? Just trying to get everything set up here. I think I've got everything set. Hi Michelle, how are you? Hi Hellenic. Hi PJ. Okay guys, I just have to run into the other room and grab Sunday's pours, and I will be right back. I can play, let's see, I don't know if the music's gonna work. Hi guys, I'm back. Howdy Brenda. Hi Jada. How's everybody doing? Tonight's show brought to you by beer. Because beer. Hi Carrie, sweetheart. How you feeling? Hi Emily, thanks for coming. Hi Wanda. Oh, let's see if Wanda, let me see. I don't think Wanda can see her card. Hang on, let me go grab it. Oh, wrong way, dum-dum. Check out that adorable card that Wanda sent me. Is that not hysterical? And Wanda, guess what? I actually found this stamp on eBay. I just ordered it. So even though, and I got it for a good price. Oh, I know, Brenda. I watched it today. I was just feeling out of sorts last night, so I kind of vegged out with the husband and the in the living room in front of the TV. Hi Aristi, thanks for coming. Hi Becky. Hi Tracy. Hi everybody. Okay, another swig of beer. Oh, thanks, Wanda. Yeah, I actually found it. It was brand new, unused, and I think it was only $10, and it was free shipping. Okay, so I'm very, very excited to show you the pours that we did on Sunday. Yes, it was by Stampin' Up. It had the egg with the 2 feet and the chicken that was on the card. And I think it also had one hen with a big poofy hairdo. Oh, who has a migraine? Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry you're having a migraine. Try rubbing some peppermint oil in the palm of your hand. Yes, the hairy one, yeah. Hi, Sandra. Oh, we have a good crowd in here tonight. Yeah, 70-hour work weeks. Yeah, they suck. I'm trying to read. Emily's here. Doing work on some new stuff. Couldn't get online to do my show today. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, the interwebs can be a cruel, cruel biatch at times. So I'm glad everybody's here. I hope you all had a good day aside from internet woes. I got to pop on to Carla at Caged Fish. I was able to catch her stream, and she's using a network cable, so that's improved. She still has really slow interwebs, but that sucks. So let me switch to the overhead and get this show going. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for coming. Yes, do send them to Emily. Yeah, I'll have plenty very soon. I can actually probably stamp out a few sheets to include in the prize pack. And I think I have something in my teeth, so I'm trying to suck it out with some beer. Okay, let me switch over to the overhead. I can't read the button. There we go. So on Sunday we did 3 pours. Oh, okay, Tracy, here you go. Okay. I'm really extremely happy with the way that these came out. Oh, Sandy can't stay long, so I'll get to it. I'm so delighted with how these turned out. That's the logs. I mean, look at all the cells that happened in there. I lost my smaller logs. I lost one that was over here. And these kind of fell off. But this is just glorious. I mean, look at these colors. They seem a little blown out in the camera. Let me try. That might be a little bit better. But yeah, so that was the first one we did. Oh, I'm glad it helped, Tracy. So that's that one. And this is the second one we did. Oh, no, this was the last one that we did. And I don't know as to whether or not you can make out the metallics in it. Yeah, I think you can. A lot of these paints have metallics in them. And I'm just trying to see if you can see all the shimmer in them. See it there in the dark blue? So that's the second one that we did. Or no, that's the last one that we did. And I just really love how they turned out. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be first prize in the in my recent challenge. And it's going to be a clock. I've ordered a clock kit, so I just have to put it together, and I think I might need to go get some numbers for it. But here you go. That's going to be first prize. And I really think that the way that the flowers came out are just really gorgeous. And then that's the center one. Okay, so I hope the winner likes this. It's a silent movement. It doesn't tick. I happen to love the sound of a ticking clock. I find it very soothing. But this one is silent. And yeah, I know the flowers are a little off, so I guess I'll make this 12. Yeah, let's see. No. I think this is going to have to be 12. Hi, Thunder. Hi, Lynn. You want first and second? Thanks, Wanda. Thanks, guys. Yeah, the flowers are not exact. They're not, exactly where they should be. But, I mean, the only thing I could do is possibly put a kilter like that. And then 12 and 6 and 3 and 9. I just hope that it goes together well. I have to put some clear coat on it. Don't they look like hibiscus? Yeah. So, that's that. And I really love this one too. This was really cool. And when you put the clear coat on it, the colors really pop. So I expect these colors to be a lot more bold and luscious once I put the coating on, the top coat. Right, life is not exact, so why should your clock be? I like that. Hi, Robin. Okay, guys, so those were the pours from Sunday. Let me get them out of the way. Okay. So I was going to finish working on these signatures and try and put this book together tonight. And here's the cover. I have all the flat jewels glued down. And you saw the inside of that. So I'm just trying to, this one feels, I don't know. That's empty. I'm just trying to get my act together here. And that is the American Science and Surplus. And I should really cut that off. That's irritating me. Let's see. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like it, Robin. I'm just going to try and trim these beyond the cut, beyond the staple holes. Hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. We have a nice crowd in here tonight. That's nice. Okay, and I stuck a couple of sheets of watercolor in here also. And I guess I'll pull these staples out, because if I don't, I'm liable to punch through them. So let me pull these out. So, how's the week been for you all so far? Some of you have a migraine, I know that. Some of you, I hope everybody that was in Irma's way is okay. Come on. Oh yeah, calendar sheets? That would be fantastic. In fact, I have a chicken calendar, but I don't think the pages would line up right. So I'll use those as collage fodder. And I did tear this a wee bit pulling the staple out. So what I'll do is I'll put another page inside this one. I love calendar pages. I use them all the time. Mostly I use them for, what do you call it? Collage. Is this too tall? Yep. Okay, let me trim that down. Oh, all right, Wanda's still waiting to hear from her friend of 60 years in Florida. Darling, do you know what town she's in? I might be able to do some research for you and find out if they got power back. I could check with my mom. She's there. It is a mess down there, and I don't know. My mom is in Tampa. She's in Paradise Island. That's down off Miami, isn't it? My mom is in Tampa. She's in Sun City Center, which is about a mile from the shore, just south of the city center of Tampa. On the East Coast, yeah. If she's on an island, it's very possible that she does not have power yet. Oh, she's next to a big Navy base. Now, if she had power, and it was, feeding off the same power that takes care of the Navy base, she'd probably be one of the first ones to get power back. My mom's daughter, she's my stepmom, her daughter lives in St. Cloud and is back to back with a hospital. So her power is returned quickly because she's on the same grid as the hospital. But you should be able to go on to one of the Florida, if you go to Florida's government website, you should be able to do a little bit of research on the disaster, and they may have updates as to who has power and who doesn't. Hi, Kiki. Oh dear, is everything okay, Kiki? I hope everything's okay. Please give Mom a hug and a kiss from all of us. And I'll have a beer for her too. Yeah, Sandy, I think that the best thing to do at this point is for Wanda to go on to Florida's government website, and there'll be information there as far as, disaster recovery and all of that. And it should, it might have links to, the various power companies for the state, and they can give you updates on whether or not an area has had power restored yet. Oh dear, Kiki, that's a shame. Yeah, you have to get that in check. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you have to change your ways if you have blood sugar that high. Okay, and that has to be, I'm trying to trim these pages. And I'll keep this out as my guide. Okay, this has to get trimmed down. I'm gonna say about like yay. Oh boy. Come on. I know, Sandy. Hi, Patricia. How are you? I am putting together these last minute signatures for the chicken journal. So these are going to have to be shortened. Oh yeah, that's real too. Really too wide. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I saw that. Aristi thought that Kiki was selling stuff. No, the doctor, she's got to get her mother to comply with the doctor's orders. In other words, behave yourself or you're going to be on dialysis. Alright, how much do I have to cut off of this? Ooh, a lot. Okay. Let's see how many years it takes me to cut through all of this. Oh yeah, it's going to take a while. Come on. Yeah, this ain't working. Oh well, I tried. It doesn't pay to be lazy, I'll tell you. How much did I buy the thread? What, this thread? This I got at a tool store. This is used for what the heck is it used for? It might be used for oh, you know, the plumb bobs with the chalk in them, so you can drop it down from a height and you get a straight line. And they have also come with these type of what do you call it? Yeah, sewing shoes, exactly. It's cheap. It's very cheap. But I think it may have actually come with this one. But this one is from Harbor Freight. It's a piece of garbage and I cannot get it to work. I mean, I can try. I'll try it, but it really doesn't work all that well. Just for shits and giggles, I'll try it tonight. And we'll see how it works. It's supposed to self-feed and, you know, sew for you, but I'll just use it to pierce. I have a pokey tool, but it might be easier to push this through the holes and pull the thread through. So we'll see. The thread came with it. I think the whole thing was like $3.27 or something. Like I said, it's a very cheap unit. I bought another one, a better version of this, but I cannot find it. Yeah, I'll show you. See my pile? Yeah. I cannot find it. It is no bueno. It is a sewing awl, yes. And I guess it's used to go through like leather and, you know, shoes or saddles. I have like I said, I have a better version of it that I paid like $20 for. But I don't know where it is. No, dear, I don't want shelving. I want to move this stuff out of here. I am moving it. I am not keeping it here. And it works really good? Yeah. Okay, I'll have to... bye, Emily. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I have so little time to organize stuff. It just gets piled up. My brother Scan and Cut is in there, buried. Everything's in there, buried. Eventually, it'll all get cleared out. Because I'll be moving it all to the farm. Yeah, I have a Scan and Cut 2 over there. I have my Behemoth Bertha journal. I have collage fodder, paint, tools, you name it, it's over there. Okay, that has to be trimmed. No, it won't. Carrie will lose that bet. PJ, you actually have $40 because you will lose that bet. Oh, you haven't seen my Behemoth Bertha? I'll have to break it out. Maybe Thursday night I'll break it out. Maybe I'll do a page in that. Let's see, where is this? I thought you had seen Behemoth Bertha. She's a big gal. She's made out of banana papers and chicken feed sacks. Oh dear, dear, dear. So I guess Wanda was the last one. I haven't gotten any more entries today. So as soon as I have the clock put together, Behemoth Bertha is my answer to Shannon Green's Big Bertha. So yeah, I started working on her and I haven't been back to her in a while. So I'll have to break her out. She's pretty cool. She's all made out of oh no, Helen, I will put you in the drawing. I don't need the tracking number. Don't worry about it. I will put you in the draw, and if you win, I will hold it until I get the package. And then I'll ship it out. There will be 2 winners. So that'll be fun. Hi Joyce, how are you? Thanks for coming. And I want to trim that off. I wanted to make sure that the clock was put together and working before I did the draw, and I also wanted to give a chance for anybody that had done an international shipment or something. I wanted to give it time, you know, for people to get their entries in. You know, if they already put it in the mail before the deadline, I don't want to, you know, keep them out of the drawing. So I was going to wait until 1, the clock is working and put together, and then 2, I have a chance to make sure there's no international deliveries coming. So maybe on Sunday I'll do the draw. We'll see. I still have to put a coat of gloss on top of the record, and I have to put, I still have to see if I'm going to put numbers on it. I guess it would be nice if I put numbers on it, because you could hang it upside down and it would say 6 o'clock when it's really midnight. So that would suck. So I guess I have to put numbers on it. I'll put a coat of finish on it, put the numbers on it, put another coat of finish on it, and then put the clock together. So I hope to get the clock piece by Thursday, I think. So, and then we can do something fun, you know, maybe for like Christmas, or maybe to celebrate hitting 1,000 subbies, we can do like a postcard thing. You can all send me your a postcard with your name and your info on the back, or a Rolodex card or something like that. We'll come up with something cute. And that way I'll have everybody's info when I do the random draws in the chat rooms. Okay, that's the right size. This has to be given a haircut. And I'll save this paper, you know, for scraps. That's good. That might be too tall. Yeah, that's a little too tall. So is anybody else doing anything tonight? You working on any projects? Have fun, Aunt Beck. Hi, Carla. Thanks for coming. Sorry I had to bail before you ended. I had to leave the office and come back. Come home. Okay, 2 signatures left. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Kathy. How you doing? How's your garage? Kalinaku. What is that? What is a Kalinaku? Do I want to know? Is it legal? Oh, okay. Kalinaku is your native name. Okay. Come on, straighten up. No, where is Cat Hand located? What part of Florida? Oh, no one wanted to pronounce it, so you changed it. Okay. That's okay. Everybody calls my husband Sanjay Kapoor, and his name is Sanjay Kapoor. Different Indian. Northeast. Yeah, she may have gotten flooded. Yeah, around Jacksonville. She may have floods. And they did get storm surge up there, I understand. So, may take her a while to get back in the swing of things. Native American. That's good. I mean, the way I see it, Kathy, we owe you guys an awful lot of rent. Yeah, PJ, I think that Carla's internet is kind of low, and I think she was jittering and freezing, so I think she has an issue with her video card and or amount of memory. Alright, so now let's put these things together and see if I have enough or if I need to add more. She has the same kind of internet that Grandma has. What is the name of it now? Spectrum. How many pages do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22. Come on, open up. 24, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 plus this American Science and Surplus. Okay, quick. Who's good with math? What did I say? 33 plus this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 30. That's 41. So it'd be 7 in each, right? 7 in each. All right. So there's. Is this too tall? No, it should be all right. So that should be 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's kind of thin. Hi, Janet. How are you? 2, 3, 4. Hi, Mary. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you goofed. I did not put it in the middle. And six, 7, and I have a couple of extras here. That seems kind of thin. That's feeling thin. I might have to go grab a couple more pages. Let's see how this looks in the book. Hi, Roz. How are you? Okay, that looks pretty full. I guess that would be enough, isn't it? Or should I add more? Maybe, I think I'll add a couple more to the first signature and maybe the second. Oh, wait a second. I have this whole pile sitting right here. Okay, Melissa. All right, so now I have 5 signatures. That should do it. And now I need to go find some cardboard. Let me go grab that. I got some nice cardboard the other day. From Lynn. That's thin, but that's pretty good. That's pretty stiff. And it should be tall enough, I hope. I hope. Slip all those things back. Okie doke. Sorry about that. Yep, that's good. That's perfect height. Lynn, you must have measured this and knew exactly how big my chicken journal was going to be. Now, what I need to do is I need to measure this. This is a straight edge. Get out my pencil. Where the heck is my pencil? There it is. That's got to be 1 and there we go. Let's see if this will cut it. Three-eighths. 1 and 3/8. How the hell does this even work? Okay, 1 and 3/8. There. The chat's frozen? Shouldn't be. Hang on. Let me see. No, it's working. I was able to just post something. You might have to go back out and refresh. Oh my gosh. Did it cut? No. Bugger. Okay. Bugger. Let me go off the side here and try and cut this. Probably just, yeah, I cut them that. Oh well. It's a good thing it was disposable. Okay, now how am I going to get all 5 of those on there? That might be a problem. That might be a problem. Four will fit. this will not fit, so I'll have to, maybe I'll use this as a junk journal. Oh, sorry, I changed screens. Sorry. Okay. Get back to where I'm supposed to be. There we are. Okay, so this won't fit. I'll have to use it for something else. Now I need to do 4 holes. And I'm not even sure four will fit. I might have to make 3 really fat ones. Let's see. I don't do well with math. Pencil. There it is. Oh, in case you're trying to figure this out, I'll zoom in a wee bit. So, when you put your stupid ruler up there, if you can't evenly divide up all those lines, the easiest thing to do is just put 1 point on the edge and move this up until you can easily divide. So now I've got 2 inches showing here, so I can just put a tick mark at 1/2 inch. See? And now you got 3 lines. So that's, you can do that, but I just don't see how I'm going to get four signatures in there, so I'll have to make 3 fat ones. Uh-oh, dog needs emergency walking. Robin, you're not supposed to feed the dog Mexican food. So you can do that again up here. Just keep going. Even Rosie knows not to eat Mexican food, although we get her good stuff. So she likes it. Come on. There's that. And that. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm just so discombobulated tonight. Oh wow, let's see. All right, so Tim Holtz has a ruler just for binding. It does the thinking for me. Oh, well, that sounds like I might need one. We'll have to look at it. So now I can draw my lines. And I'm going to have to make 3 fat, 3 fluffy signatures. Because I don't see how I'm going to get 4 on this little piece of cardboard. It has a center hole and then the smaller hole. Oh, that's nice. How much does it cost? Do you know how much? Voluptuous. There you go. How much does it cost, Janet? I'll have to see if I have a, what do you call it? Get one of those fancy coupons for Michaels or Hobby Lobby. Hi, Jean. How are you? Thanks for coming. Okay, so I'm of the opinion that centimeters are a lot of fun. They're so much easier. So I got 27. No, that's not gonna work. I need 5 holes. I didn't go to Kiki's live stream last night, but I did watch it today. You don't remember? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll look. You know, maybe I can get a coupon and add it to my wish list there. Okay, so it's 10.5 inches, and that's a pain in the ass. Pardon my French, but I need to come up with 5 holes. And I'd like them to be spaced about, starting from about a 1/2 inch from the end. And now I need 3 more. So what's the middle of that? Nine and a half. So that would be 4 3/4. Roundabouts. Maybe it's a touch more. So maybe like right about there. And then I guess we can go halfway in between those two, which makes my brain hurt, so we'll try this end and see if it's easier. Yeah, that's much better. 6. That works. Metric is so much easier. Okie doke. Brenda's channel is the same as her name, and she was here. Oh, it's under $6. That's fantastic. Alrighty, that's cool. Thank you. Brenda was here earlier, so if you wanted to watch Brenda's stream, you might be able to scroll all the way up to the beginning of the chat, and you might be able to see Brenda's name. She was here. Alright, so I have those holes marked. And I'll punch these holes, and then I will use this as my template. How do you know when you're centered with this thing? Let's see. Okay, right there. This is the small one I want. No, I don't want that. Oh, thanks, Janet. Oh, here, make the holes. Okay. That's a more betterer. That should be it. I got one done. Hooray! I didn't screw it up. 2. I hope I don't destroy this nice piece of cardboard. Okay, there's 3 holes. There's just enough light coming down through the hole so that I know whether or not I'm centered over my mark. I was going to put in eyelets, I hope I'm making the right size holes. The only eyelets that I have are, hang on. Oh, fudge, fudge, fudge. Where'd they go? No. Nope, they ain't in there. There they are. I have these. And I think they're too big. See, the other ones that I have are these ones that you don't need. Yeah, it does. You can turn it off here. See, this is the thing that does the eyelets up here. And then there's another switch that goes this way for the big 3/16. And this one is the 1/8. And this is the long reach one. And you can actually set the distance here. So that's a nice feature also. I have the smaller one. My thing is, this thing doesn't need one of these. But those will fit through the holes. I guess I could try it on a scrap and see if this will work. Now, according to the instructions, you can set this with a pen. Of course, I don't have a pen handy. I have a pair of pliers that I guess could act like a pen point. Maybe I should try a piece of scrap first. That would be a smart thing. That would be the smart thing to do, which is usually rare for me to do something like that. So let me punch a hole and try one of these. Okay, well, yeah, you don't need this to do that. It fit. So that's pretty cool. So I guess we'll go with that. And they're all different colors too, so. Oh, so I have to finish punching the holes. And this I don't think has... Yeah, that's an 1/8 inch also. So I guess I could actually use this if I wanted to. And that you can line up too. There's just enough light that you can actually see. I'm trying to let you see what I'm doing. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's just enough light in there where you can see the crosshairs. But of course, now that I have the cardboard crammed in the hole, I can't see it anymore. So, and it doesn't fit that way, so I do have to use the big one. Same principle. This has much more headroom, so you can actually see what's going on while you're doing it. So let's see if I can hold it up this way and do it without crushing my finger. So you can actually see the cutter coming down. See that? So you can eyeball it before you squish. And that's how that works. And the holes don't have to be exact, because you're going to use this as your template, and then you're going to mark the holes through these holes so you know that they're going to be right. The only thing you have to worry about is your signatures moving. Oh, Home Shopping Network. I don't think I've ever... I remember back in the 80s when cable first started, and my mother used to watch the Home Shopping Network all the time. Okay, so that takes care of these. And this is stuck. I can't get it out. Come on. There. Okay, so there's my templates. And I guess I should mark these. Yeah, I won't be able to fit a pen through there. So I have to put this into 3 signatures now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2, and I think I still have to cut this. Where'd the cover go? Yeah, I still have to trim that one down. Get with the program, Melissa. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then I need 2 over here. Hi, Linda! You just popped in before you nod off for the night? What is it, about 2 o'clock there? 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, thanks, Janet. I'm nervous about doing this on the air. I'm so afraid I'm going to mess it up. Fear prevents me from doing a lot of stuff. Two in the morning, yep. See, I'm learning. I'm learning what time it is, my international buddies. And I did not trim that one off. I have to trim that. That is irritating. Just see that mess there. Oh, and that thing also needs to be trimmed. You know, I can't win, can I? What am I doing? I am trying to put together the signatures for my chicken journal. Oh, Mandy's streaming? Well, okay. She knows I go on Tuesday nights. Wanda says she doesn't do anything on film either. I'm always afraid, you know, I'm going to mess it up, and I don't want people to think, you know, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing, I'm not going to watch her anymore. But then again, I also want to, if I make a mistake, it's good, because then people know I'm not a professional. I'm just like you and everyone else. Okay, there we go. We have 3 journals of varying heights. Why the hell are they varying in heights? Okay, they're all short enough. Oh, did Tippy come back? Yeah. All 3 cats came home. That's good. Hey, Becky, do these cats live in that little cabin that you're temporarily staying in, or are they from your house, the one that you're trying to sell? I would try. I know. I mean, if you're not there all the time, I guess it. You know, I see why you want to let them go out, but I'd be petrified to let my cats out. Yeah, I love that haul video. Wasn't that good, Linda? These overachieving pages are irritating me. I think I'm going to whack them. Cottage kitties, yeah. Oh, the cats were feral. But you tamed them. You tamed the wild beasts. You are a lion tamer. That needs to be shortened, and this needs to be shortened, because they are bothering me. Oh, that's a shame, Wanda. We have a lot of coyotes in North Carolina also. That's why I'm planning on having an industrial sized or industrial strength coop built for my chickens. I'm going with concrete. Oh, you found a guillotine paper cutter. I acquired one from a place of employment, but it needs to be sharpened. I have a bunch of Harleys driving by my house right now. Now, where did all these come from? Oh, I screwed up again, I think. That's pretty near full. That one's pretty full. It must have been from this one. Sorry, guys, I'm scatterbrained tonight. Okay, so there they are. I'll stick the one that's a little bit taller in the middle. So at this point, I think what I have to do is mark my holes on the first signature. And I want to get some clips to hold them together so they don't move on me. And of course that's not straight. Let me flip this around. Jada says she's scatterbrained every night. Okay. All right. Nope, that's off. Okay, that's one, and I got some more back here. Okay, that should hold it. Now I need some kind of writing implement. Let's see if this will work. Well, ain't that a crock? These don't have long enough spines. Let's see if any of them do. I might have to quickly make a new one. Like I said, scatterbrained. Yep. I have to give him a haircut. Hopefully that should work. Scissors. Scissors, there they are. Oh, okay, Helen. Don't worry about it. They said approximately 5 days for it to get to you. Okay, so you sent a letter and an entry. So that's fine. I'll wait, you know. People have, you know, lives. You have critters to contend with. That's perfectly fine. Not a problem, my dear. As long as everybody else doesn't mind waiting a few days, that's fine. I want to make sure that oh, it is Linda, is that the new featherweight that they came out with a few years ago? For 99 euros. What's that? About 127, $130 US dollars. They have, like in Walmart and stuff, they have small singers. I mean, if you were really looking for a very simple, very sturdy, and long-lasting sewing machine, I'd say try and get yourself a vintage Singer featherweight. I have 3 of them, including the elusive green one. I love it, Kiki. Frankly, I wouldn't, you know, if they want to prance around the stage and say how much they care, that's fine. But, you know, if they make $16 million on a movie, why the hell can't they donate it themselves? Why do they need us to do it, right? I still watch some TV, but for the most part, I watch YouTube. Okay. I have to darken this line a little bit so I can see it through the holes. There. Okay, so now I have those holes marked. I guess I could do one at a time, right? Hi, Jenny. Yep, you're watching live. I'm not dead yet. And I think I want to mark the others too before I do this. I think. I have stage fright right at the moment because I'm afraid I'm going to screw this up. Don't want to. I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can get this kind of randomly stacked. Okay. I need to mark the centers because I cannot see them. There, and where'd it go? There it is. There it is. So technically that should be right where I need it, right? Not quite. Okay. Okay. Right? Yep. Oh God, yes, Jenny, I need some coffee. I'm almost done with my beer. Boy, Hellenic, do I know that. But see, we haven't watched anything live in a very long time. So we skip through all the ads. So now he has no excuse for flipping channels. Oh, good night, Kathy. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. It's like, I like watching Forged in Fire. I love blacksmithing. I'm setting up a blacksmithing shop down at the farm. Okay, Linda, don't fall asleep. I love Forged in Fire. Yes, I do. I do believe it is an awesome show. And what I like about it is the underdog wins a large amount of the time. And that just makes me all warm and fuzzy on the inside. I made my chickens a cabbage hook. Sanjay and I went up to Connecticut and took a blacksmithing course. And I made they all wanted to know what it was that I was making. I said, I'm making a cabbage hook. What the hell's a cabbage hook? It's for my chickens. They love heads of cabbage. It's a big long hook that has a coiled ring like this on the end, and then goes down like this and up like this, and it has a sharper point here. And I pierce the cabbage core onto this hook and pull it down, and then they can play tetherball with the, they play tetherball with it. I love, yeah, I like playing with metal. I like to make it move. Makes me feel powerful. Come on. Get where you belong. Okay. All lined up. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Make them a wee bit bigger, because Mama's eyes are not what they used to be. Okay. All right, so all three of them have been marked. Now comes the fun part where I screw everything up. Get all those little metal bits and bobs out of the way. Blacksmithing is a lot of fun. It really is. You have to know your metals, though. You know, that's one thing that I don't, you know, I don't know the chemical composition of the metals. But they, once you know them, you can do all sorts of fun things with them. Okay, so we're going to start with the center hole. It says here in fine print. And I got to tilt this so I can see the hole. And I'm sorry I can't show this to you because I'm trying to line it up. But now you should be able to get a shot of it. Let's see. You can see where I'm pinching it here. It's either on Discovery or Animal Planet or History. Those are about the three most popular channels that Sanjay and I watch. Okay, so I have to backtrack. You might be able to get it on Netflix or Hellenic if you have obviously you have the internet because you're watching me, but the History Channel, the Discovery Channel, and Nat Geo, they all have an Animal Planet. They all have apps, so you could watch on your computer. You know, depending on whatever deal they have cut in your country. Oh, okay. My husband just said that those apps require that you have cable, so you may have to sign in with your cable account. You could try Google TV if that's available. Okay, so that's the first set. And let's see. I see light. Yes, I see light through all 5 holes. I didn't screw it up, guys. And I don't trust this thing, so I'm just gonna peel out like about that much. I'll give you a more exacting length in a second. I know I don't need this much, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I have it easy more than 4 times the height. Why is this not focused? Yoo-hoo, focus. There we go. Sorry about that. Why is this not focused? Okay. Oh, because this is solid color paper. So I have over 4 times the width, the height. Right. The only thing is, though, depending on what country you're in, you can download those channel apps, but you may need to sign in with a cable account. So if you don't have a cable account, you're SOL. Okay, now I am going to whip out my sewing kit, and I have destroyed so many of these needles already. No cable? Well, just try it. You know, maybe your internet provider has a deal with them. You never know. Just try it. Download it and try. If it doesn't work, oh well, you know, maybe one of your kids or your neighbor or somebody will let you watch theirs. Okay. So this is going to be a hidden binding. So I'm going to go in from the center so that if I want to put any dangly bits, I can put them on the inside. You know what? Before I do that, I want to put the eyelets in here. I think I should do that. Okay, where did I put my tweezers? There they are. The eyelets that I'm using are you don't need an eyelet setter. You can use a plain. Hi, Andrea. I'm so glad you survived. So yeah, this you can set with a pen, but I don't have a pen handy, so I'm using the back of my tweezers. I'm glad you survived, Andrea. Do you have any damage? If you download the History Channel, then you can watch my friend Eustace. He's on Mountain Men. His farm is 30 miles south of mine. Okay. Oh, you've never been able... Yeah, these are actually split. These things have very small cuts in them. Let's see if it'll focus. You can't really see them, but there's very, very, very slight little cuts in the tips. So they'll basically mushroom out. They're not very, very strong. In fact, a piece just broke off. But for this, you know, I think they'll work fine. So you just kind of pop them in the hole. And then you flip them over and you squish them. Yeah, Florida was horrible, yeah. Oh, you like Eustace, yeah. Friday is his birthday, so he's so heartbroken about Preston. That was his best friend for 40 years. I think his heart is broken. Oh, you use these in the polymer clay projects? I have not tried that. Paper clay interests me. I don't know. I'd mess it up. Okay. Let's see. Get 3 more. Mini meals like burgers and fries. That's so cool, Janet. Janet's daughter makes miniature food from polymer clay. You can, hi Purple Haze, you can use your Crocodile on these, but these do not have washers. These are very, very tiny, and you can use a pen to set them. So the Crocodile, I think, is too beefy. It'll crush them. These are very, very weak metal, and if you just take a pen and jab it in there and roll it around, you can set them. They are sliced along the edge so that they split and mushroom like this. They kind of look like little flowers now. Just some debris in your pool, huh, Andrea? That's good. Wow, fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that, Andrea. My stepmom is in Tampa, in Sun City Center, and luckily the storm kind of went east of her. So she said there's a couple of branches down and stuff, but really nothing bad. She lost power around 5 o'clock that night, and it was back on by 1 o'clock the next afternoon. So yeah, these are like I don't know what they call them. Yeah, no setter. They don't need any setting. They don't need a setter, and they don't need that back washer. These are the ones that you use the Crop-A-Dile with. But I think those holes are too big for this. Hi, Carrie. Little Carrie, how are you? Thanks for coming. Oh, you came back, Sandy. That's good. Okay, so those are done. Now, I'm not going to put any in here. Oh, Andrea, you're in St. Pete. Yeah, you're not too far from my stepmom. And Carla's in Lakeland. Yeah, you guys got hit directly, didn't you? Or did it go east of you, Carla? Because it went east of Tampa, and I know that it went right through Leesburg, which is where my mother moved from. My mother and father were in Hawthorne, in Leesburg. Right on 27 they were. But now she moved to Tampa. Okay. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, I went down, I'm hiding the binding on this, so you won't be able to see it. So if I want dangly bits, I'm going to leave the tail in the center. But you do want to make sure that you catch this somehow, because you don't want it taken off on you, because, that just sucks. So I went down the center hole, and now I'm going to go up the next hole over. Okay, and then I'm going to go down this one. And then come back up the one I just came out of. It was a 2 at the time that it went through you. Yeah, right through you. Yeah. And now I'm going to go back down the center. Actually, no, I'm not. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And you want to pull snug, but not so snug that you tear the pages. So I'm going to skip the center and go down this one. And then I'm going to come up this bottom one here. And then back down here. And then go back up the center. Okay. So there, you've gone through all 5 holes. And you can kind of go around here and make a little bit of a knot. And just snug it up a little bit. Come on, go under there. I'm kind of doing like a weave, under and over, under and over. PJ, I need your finger. Okay. And Thank you. He's such a good boy. Oh, this stuff coils up on itself. There. All right. And you can see I had extra. And just for security, you can go tie it in a square knot if you want. That one's for later, okay. Yeah, because I got to do this 2 more times. Okay. So is Carrie feeling better tonight? I know she wasn't feeling all that swift the other night. No, poor Key West and Naples. Yeah, they really got hammered. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm going to take a bit of tacky glue on these ends so they don't unravel. I haven't seen a report. I saw some pictures of Key West, but I haven't seen any reports on the Hemingway house. I'm wondering how it fared. You know what, guys? I'm an idiot. I didn't sew it to this. See? I told you. I was afraid I was going to make a mess. Ooh, Kelly's football game is in Annapolis. Are you going to go? So guess who has to do this all over again? Oh, that's awesome. If you see him, you tell him I love him and that I'm rooting for him. Exactly, Diana. See, actually, I did this on purpose because I was hoping you would catch it. So yeah, not perfect. I may play a bookbinder on TV, on YouTube TV, but I am not a bookbinder. Okay, 1, 2, and we learned the last time that I had way too much, so I'll only make this 3. Okay, let's do this again. Where did the needle go? There it is. Okay, now I don't feel so bad. Carla did that on one of hers. Yes, I am human. I am not an android. Oh. Really? I gotta put some glue on this puppy. Ugh. Oh, you know, being that I have to do this over again, I've got some really bright pink construction string. Let me get that and see if that works better. Although, wait a second. I just found this. I don't know where that pink stuff went. somewhere. Don't see it. I don't see it. Guess I should have looked for it earlier. You remember the pulled string? Paint flowers? I don't know if any of it's long enough. No. Oh well, it was a thought. Unless it's hanging out over here somewhere. No. But I have, this is construction safety yarn, and it's real, it's really bright. Okay. I glued that end. Let's glue this end. So you can see, guys, I'm not perfect. Far from it. But if I can do it, you most certainly can. I make this stuff look hard. Kelly is my grandson, Joyce. And he's 17. All right, let's see if I can't thread this. Okie doke. So, now that we've done the practice run, now we'll do it for real. We are going down the center. And we're going to match up the center hole, because why not? Okay. And we're going to pull it up this way and just kind of... Come on. I'm all thumbs all of a sudden. I need another beer. Wow, my hands just don't want to work. Okay, so there. And now we're going to go up this one. Okay, that worked. And down here, and then back up here. Come on. And you want to give it a nice tug. And now you're going to go all the way down this way and go in there and come out. Accokeek, Maryland. Come on. There. And when you're going up and down, try not to pierce the string from before, because if you do that, you won't be able to pull it snug. Okay. Alrighty. Just want to pinch that while I'm doing this. And I'm going to go under this, over this, under this, and go like that. And then over that, under this, like that. Okie doke. Hey, look at that, guys. I did it. IRN, college graduate. No, I'm not. This stuff unravels so easily. Hi, Rosie Pose. How are you, Boo Boo? Would you like to come up and say hello to everybody? I'll give you a mint. Come on up. Up. There's the one. You want another one? Come up. Come up. There you go. Good girl. Okay. All right, that one's done. And now we're moving on to the next one. Yep, give me a gold star. I did not screw it up. Oh, get out of my way. I didn't screw it up, but suddenly there are 2 pages sitting here that are not tucked in here. So I did screw it up. So they'll go in this one. You all said good girl too soon. Okay. Now they're stuck. And I have another large one here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. Why are these pages all crooked? That's why. There. Okay. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Carla. Have a good night. Yeah, she's just on the other side of the bay from my mom. Okay. Those are done. And I think I'll start by getting this yarn in here. 1, 2, 3. This tool here, this is the what do you call it? Crop-A-Dile long reach. It's We Are Memory Keepers, and it's the Crop-A-Dile 2. There's no model on it, but it's the long reach. It does basically what this one does. This is also We Are Memory Keepers, and this is the regular Crop-A-Dile. But this doesn't go what do you call it? It doesn't go too far. Oh, Carrie's back. She's watching 2 channels at the same time. Oh, good night, Thunder. Thanks so much for coming. You have a good night, or a good morning, I should say. Okay, so I'm going to go through the center here. And lock this down. Okay. Come on. There it is. This one's going to be a little bit more finicky because I have the other one taking up space. Let's see if that'll work. Yep, it worked. Okay. Now now we go all the way down to this one. Hey, look at that. First try. That's not luck, that's skill, right? Oh, come on. Okay. Gee, you'd think I've been doing this for a living. All right. Oh my God. You poor thing, Jenny. It used to be doing the dishes the old-fashioned way meant just turning on the hot water and doing it, but now you're doing it the really old way by heating the water up. Okay, let's see if I can't pull up. There we go. Oh, I got an update. My cabinets, the installer is coming tomorrow to start the cabinets. Really? I gotta undo this. All tangled up. Yep. I don't know how long it'll take, but and supposedly the counter people should be showing up either the end of this week or next week to take the measurements for the countertop. Boy, this knot is a pain in the tuchus, I'll tell you. I don't know if I'm getting, I haven't even seen it, PJ. I really don't know. I would like to get a new phone before I quit my job, because I won't be able to afford it anymore. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I'm telling you guys. Sure you can, Jenny. Come on down. I'm going to be turning the second floor of my barn into a flop house for wayward artists. So visiting artists can come down to my farm and hang out with me. No headphone jack, no home button or touch ID. I saw something about the Face ID. That sounds good. So there's no more. I thought there was still a thumbprint ID or a fingerprint ID. Hi Gail, thank you for coming. Is this your first time here visiting us? Welcome aboard. We're a friendly group. second time. Well, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. We have a great crowd here. We really do. Really nice bunch of folks. Sometimes they get, you know, put in their respective corners and in timeout. Rose and Brenda. Hey, has anybody heard from Rose? She lives in Florida, doesn't she? And I haven't heard from her. She has not been here. And I am getting gravely concerned. Okay, so we have 2 of the 3 signatures in. And hot damn, it's starting to look like a book. I are excited. Here's the last one that has to go in. And I want to make sure that the pages, these are all pretty near the same size. Yeah, that'll work. Sexy piece of hardware. No Touch ID anymore. Edge-to-edge glass. Yeah, I have to see. Oh, she was in your live chat last night. You know, I thought I heard you guys talking about her. Okay, so she's there and she's okay. I'll just have to, you know, give her detention and KP duty because she didn't come tonight. You know the rules. If you don't show up, you get the shit jobs. Okay, so that is going like that. And I gotta punch the holes. Looks like a nice sized textbook, right? It's the chicken journal. I doodled 2 more chickens today while I was at work. I doodled that one. And I doodled this one. Okie doke. Get with the punching of the holes. Oh! You love my chickens. That's good. I love my chickens too. Boy, oh boy, they did not want to go in tonight. It took me and Sanjay running all over the yard to get them to go in. Yeah. Okay, we have holes. Oh, dagnabbit, it's stuck. So I'll have to show everybody before we shut down for the night the pours from Sunday if you came in late. Because one of them is going to be first prize in my challenge that just closed. I need a sip of water. Hang on a second, guys. doke. Oh, and this is the one I did not put glue on. I will put some glue on it so it doesn't fray. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. Oh, crap and a half. Get what you pay for, Melissa. I cheaped out. And now it's falling apart. I really don't know how I ever threaded size 14 quilting needles. I really don't. Okay. Come on. I cannot see. There it is. Come on, get in there. There we go. Yeah, all these tiny things, yeah. Oh, come on now, really? There it is. I don't know how I ever quilted with those tiny little things. I really don't. I could thread them on the fly. Nope, not anymore. I don't even think I can see those needles, let alone the eyes that are in them. A magnifying glass, yeah. Okay, now is the time where I start tightening up everything. I think we're good. I think. Go back in here. Hey, it worked. Okay. Nope, you missed. There you go. Okay. Let's see how it stands up. Feels pretty tight. It does. Let's see if I can't get a good knot going here. Oh, PJ. Mama needs a finger. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you. He's such a good boy. Oh yeah, oh god, those were the days, right? Putting all that damn quilting thread on spools and just going to town. That was for the big quilting bees. Okie doke. And I think I need to put a little glue on. Or I guess maybe I should put some beads on it or something. I don't know. Come on. Twirl. There. Hopefully that'll stay. Let that dry a little bit. Okay. Get all these scraps out of here. Yeah, the quilt that's behind me on the wall here. Let me switch to my face cam. You can't really see it. Let's see if I can tilt this back. That whole quilt that you see there, that's won several awards. And that was all done on machine. Ah, I'm losing my camera. There we go. Sorry, guys. So that was all done on a sewing machine. It's won several awards. There's a lot of trapunto in it, and a lot of heavy-duty machine quilting. And I have another quilt that's won. Oh God, I've lost count how many awards it's won. It was a baby quilt that was it was a whole cloth quilt, and I had the stitches were 14 stitches to the inch. So that's when I was using those micro small needles. Let me scoop this into the waste bucket. Wow. 2.5 weeks to embroider one butterfly. That's a lot. Yeah. It must have been really intricate. The last quilt I did is what basically killed my neck. And why is it so damn crooked? No one's really seen it. I think I have to trim these pages. It looks really strange. Let me zoom out a wee bit. Yeah. That just can't stay like that. Yep, I got 3 pages here I have to trim. This ought to be fun. I think I need the big scissors for this. Yeah, I used to love the hand quilting. It was a lot of fun. But then I discovered all the cool things I could do with the sewing machine. And I never went back. I have a large collection of sewing machines. I think I have somewhere between 12 and 17. I have 3 featherweights. One was my mother's, one is a Centennial Edition 1951 model, and one is one of those elusive green ones. Kimmy, bugger. Yeah. Yeah, my last quilt I had to finish for a book. And the deadline was rapidly approaching, so I pushed myself a wee bit too much. What the heck happened here? There. Folks used to think that my hand quilting was actually done by machine, because it was so uniform and it was 14 stitches to the inch. Not no more. I'm going to try and trim that up. That looks a little better. So it's a little crooked. What the hell? My chickens won't notice. Yeah, I'm getting arthritis in my hands too. The other day I was trying to open something and I saw stars. It hurt so bad. Okay, so let's see how this works. So that is basically how it's going to go in. Yeah, I was really into the art quilts, and I was in the professional circuit. And I was, showing in some of the bigger shows like Paducah and everything, and I was starting to gain attraction from book publishers and everything. But then my neck went, and that was the end of it. I made a small quilt for my father for his 80th birthday, and that was it. Haven't done it since. I do want to start again. I just don't want to do big quilts. Oh, you gave it all to your neighbor. That's nice, Wanda. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to hold this down while it's being glued. I might have to use this ruler and clamp it to either end. I guess I could start. Let me put this needle away before I lose it, because I will lose it. that away. And I don't think I'm going to use this glue. I think I'm going to end up using this stuff because it's so damn good. This is the quick drying tacky glue from Scotch. So I will put this one away. And I'll put those away. And maybe I'll try some double-sided sticky tape. Does wait, no, he doesn't have any of those. I have, how do I pin my quilts together? I don't anymore. I used to lay them out on my dining room table and, you know, do the big basting stitches. But because I did everything from the machine, and I usually started from the center and worked my way out, I would usually only baste a little bit down the center and then across. And as I did the quilting, I would slowly flatten the whole quilt out and then baste, and then do this section and then flatten it out and baste. That's basically how I did that. But like I said, I can't, there's no way I can do big quilts anymore, not with my neck or my back. My husband has plenty of clamps for woodworking. But I think if I do this, I should be okay. Let me see, I think I have some double-sided sticky tape. At least I thought I did. Is this it? Nope. Thought I had some. Oh, good night, PJ. Good night, Carrie. What did I do with that damn tape? Here it is. This probably isn't going to do anything. It's real thin and cheap. But I guess I'll try it. Scissors. This is going to be pretty useless, but you know, it might make a suggestion to the glue that, you know, it should stay where it is. Or else. Okay. Yeah, I used to, when I was doing them by hand, I used to do that, you know, on the floor, but not anymore. I would have to use the dining room table because my lower back couldn't handle the bending and the crawling around. My knees couldn't handle crawling around on the floor, and I think that's probably too much glue. So that's when I started to use the dining room table. I got myself a nice cutting table. So that will be going with me. I need a spatula. Let's try and wipe up some of this excess. Yeah, my knees can't handle the floor either. I'm going tomorrow for my first of 3 shots in my right knee. And then I have to go next week for my left shoulder because that's shot. Every time I move it, it crunches and pops. My knees, yeah, I can't get down on all fours. No way. I do it because I have no choice because my back doesn't bend. You know, when you have to pick something up or you have to do something, you got to do it. But, all right. Come on now. I cut my thumbnail today and I can't get anything done. Okay, here goes nothing, guys. I'm gonna stand up for this. Oh, hun, this is not steroids. I'm already diabetic, and I can correct that with my diet if I choose to, but I'm miserable right now. Maybe when I'm down at the farm I'll do it. But this is a derivative of what they call coxcomb. You know, and the guy was worried that I was going to punch him out because I have chickens. He says, but it's not made out of chickens anymore. Okay. So it's not made out of chickens anymore. That's good. It's synthetic, but yeah, it's not steroids. And he was telling me, oh, you have arthritis, you need pain medication. And I told him I take a leave. Oh, that's not going to do nothing for you. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want opioids. All right, let's see if I can get this on. I'm going to slide this down to the edge of my table. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight. And I'm going to squeeze as hard as I can. The insurance will cover it. I have Empire, and they got bent out of shape because the doctor's office didn't order it through CVS, which is my CVS Caremark. And they told them that I can have it again should I need it for other joints, but they have to be the ones to supply it. Otherwise, they won't pay for it. Oh, thanks, Andrea. Okay. Hopefully that'll help. I'll try and find something out in the living room to weigh it down. But for now, I will put it on this board and put it over on the bed. And then I'll come back and I'll show you the pores in case you came in late. Okay, this was the first one we did. It's on an album. It's on, who did I destroy for this? Hit cast of idiots. I have no idea who these people are. K-Tel, so it can't be anything all that good. But anyway, so this was a swirl. Does not make sense. That long reach crocodile doesn't weigh much. No, I mean, it has some weight to it, but not a lot. I like it. I wouldn't have been able to do this without it. You know, I would have had to use, you know, Mr. Pokey and been making a mess all night. The crocodile made it real easy. So I like it. I think it was well worth it. So, but this was the swirl or tree ring or whatever. I had 3 smaller ones out here, but this one fell off. But it came out real nice. There's lots of cells in there, and I wasn't going for cells, but when they happen, they're pretty cool. So that's that one. And this was the last one we did. This one is loaded up with metallic paints. You can see them shimmering. Oh, to weigh it down to glue. Yeah, I'm going to take it out into my living room and put some heavy books on it. Oh, it doesn't make sense to get the shots? Several people in the chat room the other night said that that they didn't help, but then a couple of them said that it did help. So I'm going to try it. So this one was a blown pour. I did puddles and then I blew them. And there's tons and tons and tons of metallic on here. I'm just trying to show it to you. It really came out beautiful. I'm very happy with this one. And this is first prize for the challenge I just held. I'm going to be making it a clock. Yeah, I know some of the flowers are not where they're supposed to be as far as, you know, being straight up and down and whatnot, but I think I can probably hide that just by doing this. You know, I'll make this 12 and 6. So, and I really love how the flowers came out. They came out really nice. They have a lot of character to them. And there's the center one. So yeah, they came out good. Thanks, everybody. You have to do a pour. You really do. It's very, very addicting. It's a lot of fun. I seem to be falling into a schedule of doing them every Sunday night. And I'm quickly running out of canvases. I have a few more albums. I have a few more pieces of this hardboard. It's really not all that messy. And you can actually use the stuff that pours off onto your surface. You know, if you put plastic down or a Teflon cooking sheet, when you pour it off, you can actually peel that off and use it in your artwork. A lot of people take the skins, they're called acrylic skins, and they make jewelry out of it. So you can do all sorts of cool things with it. So I'm getting the clock parts hopefully Thursday. So if I have them, I'll put them together here. I have to get, so I guess I'll have to go to Michael's or somewhere to get some letters. You know, I need numbers. You like this one? Yeah. That one, it has a lot of character. The colors in it are really beautiful. So, but anyway, so that's that. So hopefully on Thursday the book will be dry and I can show it to you, and maybe I can actually do a page in it. Do one of my first chickens. I have this whole stack of chickens here. I'll zoom in. This I had done a mini, a micro journal and I found some pictures of trolls, the old troll dolls. So I said, oh, what would happen if I tried to put together a troll chicken? So that was my troll chicken. Oh, this one I did, I saw a peacock, and I basically said, no, it's not a weave. This one was supposed to be like one of those silky chickens. This one was like a beach bum chicken. This one I'm going to actually try and animate and put it on my live streams, like if we take an intermission. Yes, I'm going to put a finish on all of these. I'm going to put a clear gloss finish on them. So this one I figured would make a good intermission. And this one was for Shirley Smith, who I haven't seen in a couple of weeks. She and my son were the creators of Mr. Smithers, the horribly disfigured dog that I did on a live stream. And then she said that he had to have a hat, and then so I put a hat on this chicken, and she was going shopping. I think that was one of the first ones I doodled. And there's another one there. Here's another one. Oh. Is that a worm? Here's one doing a paint pour, an acrylic pour. Oh, and it was Brenda's birthday, so I had to draw a chicken for her birthday, and then this one, you know, I saw some picture on Facebook or something, and the person's head was tilted, and he was saying WTF. So I doodled that. Oh, this is the one I did for Brenda. Here's another one. That was another acrylic pour. That was the first attempt. This one I love. And then these two I did today. This one and this one. So those will all end up getting painted into my chicken journal once it's all dry and I start using it. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to end it a wee bit earlier this week. Yeah, I love the troll chicken. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. And yeah, I think I'm going to go relax for a little while and try and put some weight down on this book so it dries. Alrighty, guys. So I will see you on Thursday night, and hopefully I'll have the chicken parts, the clock parts, and we can put that together, and then maybe we can actually do a painting in the chicken journal. This one is going to be the clock. Yeah, that's going to be the clock. And I think to avoid the problem of these not being exactly, you know, across from each other, I'm just going to do the 12 up here. So, alrighty, guys, I am going to get out of here for the evening. And I will talk to you all later. I will see you. I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. I'm so glad you all came. Alrighty, guys, and I will see you all on Thursday at 7 o'clock New York time. Okay, guys, so you all have a great night, and I'll talk to you on Thursday. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. It's Melissa from 70 Acre Studio. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd be grateful if you'd please give me a thumbs up and a kind comment down below. Please share my channel with your friends and on your social media, and please subscribe. When you subscribe, please click the alarm bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Thanks for helping grow my channel. So long now.